Everybody, ready? 1, 2, 3, sprinkles!
Recess is so fun.
I love that we get to play outside
and interact with your friends and stay active.
It's like a way to exercise but make it fun.
Kids speak the language of physical activity and play and fun and laughter. Bottom line is, these kids need to play. Now, we're going to be playing 2 different kickball games. One of them is called...
Playworks games teach kids teamwork, communication, how to interact with different people.
That gives students an opportunity to learn the real life skills that they need for the future within grade school.
We give kids a chance to be a part of an activity.
Foursquare, pogo.
Some ball here, some jump rope there, some high five here, some good job there.
We use simple conflict resolution skills.
If I win, Kevin, I become a what?
And we give them leadership skills for them to be independent on the playground.
They feel so good inside and so empowered that they take that and they apply that to their entire day.
We create a place for every kid on the playground.
To feel included,
Be active, and build valuable social
and emotional skills.
Guess what we're working on today? We're working on teamwork.
The more we help cultivate social and emotional learning, we can also help cultivate a higher academic learning.
When it's time to go back in class, we're ready to get set and learn.
And teachers notice the difference.
So, coaching Foursquare. Why do you think they listen to you?
We have a proven track record
Of preventing bullying.
And we partner with schools, districts, and after-school programs.
To provide on-site coaches.
Professional training for school staff.
And to advise and consult. We're changing the culture of the school. We're changing the way the school feels.
through safe, fun,
and healthy play.
At school every day.
every day.
You can hear my voice, clap 2 times.
Playworks helps kids grow.
They want to be leaders, and they just need that helping hand to get them there.
Every kid deserves the opportunity to participate in a Playworks recess.
I just can't wait to see where we go in the future.
And we need you
to make
it happen.
Playworks! High five.
You're 4 years old, taken out of your home by the police, and now you're put into another home with total strangers. They're scared, they're nervous, they're excited, they don't know. You're a little helpless.
One of the things they've been taught is they don't matter. They've been thrown away. They've been abandoned. Statistics are horrible for foster children. They are the population that ends up in the prisons and that has teen pregnancies and all those things.
The state does a great job with the basic programs, but there's a lot of cracks that can be filled, and so when people are able to contribute to Embrace, then that money is turned over and given to the families that have a need.
These are little human beings. They're children. What if all those children who are coming up through the care system had the opportunity, had the funds in which to find themselves?
On an average, every single time a child is removed from their home or moved to a different placement, they actually miss between 2 to 3 months of an academic school year. So with the Embrace funding and the Embrace grant, they do not actually have to pay out of their own pocket. When they are here, they are allowed to be children again. They're allowed to learn and be kids and grow.
Thanks to tutoring, I can actually just say I'm getting good grades, and I am very grateful. Though I had some things taken away from me, a lot was given back.
She's an autistic child, nonverbal, and to keep her safe anywhere, I have to hold her hand. You can't let her go. She will run. So in order for me to get out and do anything or walk or anything, I have to have her sitting in somewhere. I didn't have many options of what was going on, and I had to pick and choose what I did. I want her to learn to kind of be free and independent without me holding her hand all the time as much as possible, and kind of the stroller allows us to do that without having to hold on to her. We can stop and look at things and not have to worry about her running off. Yeah, I didn't know about Embrace at all until the guardian ad litem. She came to me and said, Embrace is going to get you your stroller. She let me know that they are a nonprofit organization that provide things of need for parents and families of foster children that can't afford them.
when you have 4 7-year-olds and an 8-year-old, and you have teenagers as well, and you need somewhere to take them so that they can get that energy out. The Y is a great place to come.
They need that. They need to get out with other kids and run and play and not feel different. Just embrace them and let them be kiddos.
Oftentimes kids are put in situations that they didn't ask to be put into. And for organizations like Embrace Washington that say, hey, we're here to help you, we're here to support you, man, it goes a long ways.
Think about how little choice in their life they actually have. And so being able to say, this is something I'm interested in, this is my hobby. Embrace has chosen to work within the community with different organizations to provide what their interest is. So the kids have a little bit of control in their life.
The kids who escape the scenario of what we think is going to happen to foster children are ones who actually have found their passion, have found their focus. We provide for practical needs. We provide for after-school activities. We put on events for foster families so they can meet each other and support each other and feel more like a community. And one of the newer ones that we do right now is educational support, because just being caught up in school leads to so many other things, really allows you to be who you were meant to be. We open doors for foster children. We give foster parents the ability to give their children back their lives.
I believe in it 110%. I mean, I believe that change can happen in that kind of safe environment. I have families who have come in through the doors after abuse, loss, tough things happening, and before you know it, these families the eyes are brighter, their face is brighter, they're getting healthier.
When you can get the kids connected to a community where they can see other kids where this is not a mark of shame, okay? This is a part of who you are, and who you are is something to be proud of. It's part of what makes you you, and you are pretty awesome.
Nothing that these children did brought them to foster care. They're just hurting little human beings, and we need to be there for them. And whatever we do, whatever we make possible today is going to help that child, and it's going to help their future, and in return, help our own community.
Hey, Theron, you ready to go home? Mom is here. Hi. Did you do good today? Did you have fun? Come on. I know, you like playing.
Moving to TLC was one of the best choices I made, actually. We were in a shelter for about a month before we got in here. And all of the extra support and the community that we've had here has really helped me to get on my feet and helped to give Theron a really stable place. Knowing he's so comfortable here really allows me, when he's not with me, to focus on myself and get that self-care that I need and get the things done that I need to do. And seeing him flourish in the way he has since he started interacting with other people and started interacting with other kids consistently has just been amazing.
At Transitions, a commonality for the women that we serve is they're coming from homelessness, working minimum wage jobs. And at minimum wage, how do you afford childcare, food, and housing? You can't. It's a huge barrier for moms in our community, and it isn't just. These kids are coming from backgrounds of domestic violence, insecurity. We all know children as sponges. They're listening, they're seeing. So imagine placing that into traumatic situations where they're listening, they're seeing, they're learning behaviors, and we can begin to kind of shift that behavior and that learning, and they can absorb positive things and positive activities.
It's instilling love and learning and trust and confidence and boundaries. You know, just come sit on my lap, let me give you a hug, let me read a story to you.
It basically sets the stage for the rest of their life. In this time frame, from toddler to preschool, if they haven't learned the social skills and learned to be proud of themselves. I wouldn't say it's too late after that, but it's going to be very difficult, and there might be some things that they just aren't able to do because of that. And that's what we're doing here. We're giving them the base that they need to be able to have a positive impact on the community as they get older.
These kids really look forward to their lunches here, and it's just one part of the childcare, but it has a lot of potential to be something that changes their lives, just because that could be, you know, their only quality meal for the day. So just trying to give them the best that they can have, because they deserve it, really.
Here in Spokane, the average cost of childcare is about $1,000 a month, and that's for one child. Here at EduCare, moms start at about $50 a month for part-time childcare. Huge difference. It's amazing that we're able to offer quality, trauma-informed childcare and be able to offer it at a super reduced price.
With being here, we were able to save enough money to afford getting into a new place. We've just got our new apartment, and I've been really proud of what we've been able to accomplish, and he loves it here so much. And so I was worried with moving that he wouldn't continue to have that anymore. And so I was really happy when we did get approved and we found a place that was close enough to make that a possibility for him.
Are you moving? Yes. Where did you have? We got a lease signed on Tuesday.
I've struggled most of my adult life, and knowing that I'm finally on more stable footing and I don't have to worry about there being a roof over my head, that I've got that taken care of, is a big thing. I want him to find something that he really loves doing and have the ability to be able to do that. And I'd like to see him reach a point where he does not struggle, at least not in the same ways that I did. It's just meant the world to us to have that extra help and support.
I think in the context of transitions and of EduCare, justice is being given equal opportunity to not only survive, but to thrive. It's also giving respect and representation, trying to understand what a woman is going through who just got kicked out of her house with her 2 kids. So are we offering that justice to the members of our community who are struggling?
First of all, justice for the kids. They deserve a safe place for them to come that is centered around their needs and their interactions, where they enjoy being. Second of all, parents deserve to trust who they're taking their kids to, because if they're stuck at work worrying about the state of their children, they're not going to be able to do well in their jobs and really make a difference in the community.
Justice is a huge thing when it comes to the kiddos, because again, that's where it all starts. We need to start when they're little. Start hearing them, start letting them know they're important and they have worth, and investing in them because they deserve it. What better way to complete my life than to help them with theirs? Sorry. This is just really important to me, because so many times people aren't heard, they're not seen, and they need to be heard, they need to be loved, they need to be seen.
I love EduCare, and I love what it does and how it believes in that justice of education for all. We'd like to always be expanding, having more kids, more availability for moms, more teachers, more programming. It's totally worth our investment. It's worth every penny. The consistency, the love, the care, I mean, you can't beat it. EduCare is a special, special place.
Does this look like chaos to you? Look closer, because you'll see Playworks in action, leveraging the power of play to bring out the best in our kids, teaching kids to play well together, resolve conflicts, and become leaders. You'll see a recess built on being kind and inclusive. After Playworks recess, kids head to the classroom energized and ready to learn. Play works for every kid.
I came to Morningstar because I was argumentative. I've been at the ranch for like 4 months.
The last group home was closing down, so I had to go there.
I've been there 5 months. My favorite part of Morningstar is how you can have great relationships with the staff. I describe them by saying that you can have fun though, but there's rules that you need to follow.
So Morning Star Boys Ranch is a BRS placement, so Behavioral Rehabilitation Services. And so what we do is we work with boys that are in the foster care program but can't make it in a foster home that they maybe would find in the community. So these are boys that have been placed, were unsuccessful, and so the state recognizes they need a higher level of care.
I'm quite glad with 4-H because I love animals. I've always loved my animals my whole life. That's why I have a passion about 4-H.
And so part of the ranch experience is participating in the care of those animals, showing animals, going to 4-H events, and participating in the agricultural lifestyle.
I usually help feed the pigs and the horses. I usually feed them a lot of times a day, twice, and that's sometimes hard to get out there in the heat and do it.
Since they are kids, they also attend schools. So currently all of our kids go to schools through District 81 here in Spokane, Washington.
In summer school we do like math games and we do work like math and reading, and we go on Epic, which is a website for reading.
We usually do math, reading, and some fun after the end.
The other thing Morning Star provides is a therapeutic group experience because so much of child and adolescent development happens with peers in that group setting. We recognize we really need to treat them in that setting as well. We got to try to provide them with an environment that supports them working through trauma that they maybe experienced, skills that they haven't been exposed to, and really helping them become the children that they should have been from the start, but they weren't given that opportunity.
She feels that I'm getting angry. She usually sends me into my room to calm down, but yeah. They also help me with the animals and how to get better with my feelings and mom.
We start the day slow with really basic expectations because we don't want to overwhelm them. We want them to start successful. Again, these kids haven't had the opportunity to be successful in the past, so we provide them with success. When we think about interacting with a kid 5 years old to 10 years old, really we're thinking about play. So much of what we do with them is art therapy, where we have them draw their emotions.
My favorite activity to do with the staff is going off ranch. The lake cabin is really fun. There's a dock and there's kayaks.
I enjoy going fishing at the lake cabin. I usually stick around the dock so I can catch these tiny fish called bluegills.
We work on social skills. That's the beauty of a group home, is we're able to get these boys around other boys, they're playing games, but they're working on social skills. They're learning to be on a team. These kids are fighting for their lives, and it may not be that in that moment they're really fighting, but in their brain they are. Their brain thinks that every moment is life and death. And so by having places like Morning Star, the brain can heal so that they can be happy and live productive, safe lives and keep those around them safe as well.
I've gained knowledge, which I believe that they've taught me a lot of things.
It's amazing what touches the heart. And so that's why it's important to have such a wide variety that you bring and you allow them to experience. Because that's what's going to make the kid decide, ooh, that's my passion. And I can do that. I've seen it done. It's not just in a movie. It's not just a story. It's something they see and they feel and they go, I like that. They really are looking for where they fit and what makes them special. They just didn't realize it was already there. And when we offer them these opportunities, they get to tap into that and feel special because they did it. That's a cool moment.